For those of you who may not remember, yesterday there's a video clip or two video clips that were proposed by the prosecution. The defense did not object to the first video clip. The defense did object to the second video clip. The prosecution, however, was allowed to provide minutes and minutes of exposition about how these video clips proved something that they don't purport to be in any way, which is consciousness of guilt on behalf of, or on the part of Karen Reed. Consciousness of guilt being extremely venomous to a defense, because the prosecution gets to basically tell the jury that this video is evidence directly that not only did Karen Reed do it, but she's conscious of the fact that she did it. And the statements that they're about to see are evidence that she is guilty in her own mind, and presenting that to you. And just think of how it's presented in title. Titles are very important. They're catchy. They're things that we remember. Consciousness of guilt could be said to the jury very specifically. And actually, the prosecution laid out exactly how they intend to do that on cross, in front of the defense, in front of the judge. And now these clips are in, which means that on their, on closing arguments, they will be able to refer back to these clips, which the jurors probably will not remember, talk about Karen Reed removing the murder weapon from the scene, which is how they describe the car, but they call it the murder weapon. Consciously removing the murder weapon from the scene and bringing it elsewhere because she is conscious of her own guilt and how the murder weapon will look when investigators show up to see it. That is an insane thing to not object to as the defense, because that is how the prosecution intends to talk about this at close. And if they missed that and try and object to it on closing remarks, they're going to get excoriated by the judge, and they will be overruled under pretty much any circumstance I can imagine. I don't see why the judge would, at the 11th hour, decide that the prosecution can't make that argument in regards to these clips, when all of it came in over without objection on the first clip. And on the second clip, the judge has clearly ruled in their favor. And the only argument that the defense came up with was, well, these make our client look bad. And that's why they're playing this clip, is to make our client look bad. And Alan Jackson has been a great attorney. Please do not mistake me as criticizing him unfairly or saying he's bad in general. It was just a bad thing to miss. All evidence that's bad for your client makes them look bad. Like, I just can't get over enough how bad of an argument that was. I don't know what they were doing. It's like it went right over their heads that this is happening, but it seemed pretty obvious.